Whoa, stop. Ronnie Radke and Falling in Reverse have done a collaboration with Marilyn Manson? What?
It's showtime.
What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Zirra Reacts, the channel where we break down, interpret, and do whatever we have to do to videos on the internet. I know it has been a hot minute since we did our last reaction video. I apologise for that, but it is time to dive back on in. I've got a catalogue of shit I want to check out and watch with you guys, and it's going to kick off with the video we are doing today, which is a bit impromptu because it wasn't on the list of reaction videos I presented to you guys at home to vote on, but given the situation, I think it calls for it. We need to check this out. If you've been on this channel before and you've seen my past Falling in Reverse reaction videos, you will know that I'm a huge Ronnie Radke fan. I have followed Ronnie Radke ever since he was in Escape the Fate. I was on top of the whole creation of Falling in Reverse back when he was in prison, and then when he came out and dropped their first inaugural album. All over it. I was part of the Melbourne street team here in Australia, putting up flyers and posters and stickers and everything to help promote the band. And sure, he has done some very questionable shit away from music, and there's no excusing him from any of that. I'm not going to get into political shit. He's done what he's done, and we understand that. But when it comes to music, he is so masterful at his craft. He just, especially lately, just diving into so many different genres and just smashing it out of the park every single time is absolutely insane. And I feel God is a Weapon could potentially be that again, because even though the track doesn't boast the name, all the spoilers that I've gotten for this track have kind of already revealed to myself that this is a collaboration with Marilyn Manson. And if Marilyn Manson is involved, I am hoping we get some Marilyn Manson kind of undertones, not just vocally, but through the instrumentals as well. I want to hear that dark and gritty kind of, you know, vibrato and everything else that kind of goes about him and how he handles himself. And again, Marilyn Manson is somebody that has a very questionable past, but again, same as Ronnie Radke, when it comes to his music, he is so absolutely phenomenal, and I have loved his voice within music for quite some time, ever since I was a kid. And just to finally be at a point in time where these two are going to come together to create something, it hypes me up so much. I would have been hyped enough if it was just a Falling in Reverse track, but knowing that Marilyn is involved in this, holy shit, I'm hyped. And I understand some people might not be, given, you know, Manson's past, given Radke's past, but if you've turned out for this video, I hope you guys are ready. I'm so keen. Sit back, relax, do whatever you have to do. I just want to dive on in. Before we do so, take a deep breath in. Oh, and breathe out. Make room for the greatness. We always do that here, and there's no excusing it this time, because I am certain this is going to absolutely slap. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check out Falling in Reverse's God is a Weapon. Already sounds like a Manson track.
I can't stop from spinning round the rabbit hole. The deeper that you push, the deeper I will go.
Okay, I don't like pausing. I really don't like pausing. But already, Ronnie's clean vocals are so incredibly well done. But just the reverb and the over-the-top work with just the, you know, the deeper I push, and then you hear the shh just follow through. That's some really good work. That's some really good mastering. I'm feeling that this song, because it's so soft, it's going to kick up a gear, especially when Manson gets involved. This, I'm telling you right now, this has me hyped. Again, I don't like pausing and killing momentum, so we're going to take it back to the start, but just already, Radke's vocals have me hooked, but I know when the time comes, they're going to flip the switch and it's going to hit so hard. So let's kick it back up from the top. Pay attention to it, you might hear it.
I can't stop from spinning.
yes! There he is!
I can't stop from sinning. My halo's just a hole.
Oh, yes!
Deeper that I get inside you, the deeper you will fall. Say that God's a weapon, well I'm a hand grenade. Try to take this ring from me, watch me detonate. You might as well bury me. My sinful confession, you're my affection. If God is the one, then God is the my sinful confession, you're my obsession.
Yes!
If God is a woman, then God is a God is
I'm sorry, I got chills in that moment. Oh, hang on, before we run it and we talk about it, can we just go back to that moment right here? Please.
God is a woman.
Wait for them to fucking dive in together. Holy fuck! I am not disappointed with that in the absolute slightest. They had the opportunity for Ronnie to shine through with his verses, and then Marilyn comes through with his verses, and then the combination at the end is so fucking killer. I cannot understate the perfect fucking harmony that the synchronization of their voices created at the end there. Just the clean vocal of Ronnie with the screaming of Marilyn just culminating right at the end. Their voices, oh my god, the harmonies gave me chills. That was absolutely insane. As far as getting collaborations go when it comes to music, especially the heavier kind of stuff, I didn't have on my 2025 bingo card that Ronnie Radke and Marilyn Manson would end up hooking up and creating this. This was absolutely fucking brilliant. The instrumentals, I had a feeling they were going to kick up a notch, and they did. Visually, Ronnie Radke is in the business of making cinematic masterpieces. That was absolutely insane. Almost like Marilyn was sitting on an iron throne of swords in the battlefield, and there's stark contrasts from Ronnie being kind of in a cleaner kind of situation, and then Marilyn was kind of enveloped in a world of death and war. And I think the lyrics speak true to how I interpreted the song anyway. And I definitely feel this is a song, as funny as it sounds, it's a song about love, right? It's a song about being obsessed with one person, and the lyrics from both of these guys kind of skew it off into a different kind of tangent, because Ronnie in the beginning in his verse sings, you might as well marry me, because he's talking about how obsessed he is with this one woman and, you know, wanting to protect her and give her the world. And then when it comes to Marilyn's verse, he's talking about, if you're a weapon, then I'm a hand grenade, and if you pull this ring, and he, like, the ring, it sounds like he's talking about the ring from a grenade, because he says he will detonate, but the way he says ring, he's holding his hand like this in such a way where it's symbolizing a wedding ring. And then he follows up by saying, you might as well bury me, which, in stark contrast to what Ronnie said, is basically saying, if you take this ring off my finger, then you may as well kill me, because without you in my life, I'm nothing. And I've gone through personal things in my life that have kind of emulated those kind of feelings before. I'm well past that now, but to say that this didn't strike a chord with me in that kind of way, I'd be lying to myself if I didn't share that with you guys. But this is definitely a song of admiration, of worship, of just wanting to envelop somebody with your love, and they're your number one obsession, and doing anything for them. Now, there's been a bit of controversy about this song, with people suggesting that this is about Ronnie's new girlfriend, and that obviously him and Zirra broke up last October after, I think it was 5 or 6 years together, and some are saying that he's moved on too quick if he's already singing a song about an obsession over another woman. Some people are saying that the obsession plays into the push and pull of, like, social norms and social media and things like that. The beauty about music, and I've said this in almost every reaction I do, and I'm going to hammer the point home, because even if we are hand gifted the absolute answer to what the meaning of a song is, when it comes to art, whether it's music, whether it's actual physical art form, whatever the case may be, it always presents itself in a way that we as consumers interpret that, because it might strike a chord, as I just said, like this song has with myself personally. It might strike a different chord with you guys at home. So obviously our interpretations and you know, our opinions are always going to differ when it comes to listening to things. That's why I love making these videos and having this platform, because being able to talk to like-minded people and share opinions and discussions and just share an overall love for art is absolutely brilliant and fantastic. And this just adds to that pile, because I think this can be interpreted in many different ways. I personally feel the love kind of obsession angle is definitely the route that it is going and has gone. But man, that was sensational. That was really good. I'm glad I took a beat to check this out, because that, I know I'm going to have this on repeat. I know it. I've been listening non-stop to Ghost's latest album since it dropped, since doing the reaction for you guys at home. But I think I've now got a track that I might slide in between just to break up the monotony a little bit. That was insane. That was great. I loved every minute of it. And as always, I love the fact that I was able to listen to it for the first time with you guys at home. That being said, I would love to know your comments and your opinions and, you know, anything discussion-wise about this track. Let's have it out in the comment section down below. Let's have a talk about it. That is it for this video. Thank you for joining me. If you did enjoy, I would appreciate it if you hit that like button down below. If you want to go check out any of the previous reactions I have done, feel free to do so. And also, while you're down in the comment section, let me know what artist or artists you would like to see me react to moving forward, because I always take your recommendations on board. Last but not least, if you want to get on board the community we are building here together, feel free to hit that subscribe button as well. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.